G'day legends, today we're going over the absolute top post from all of Reddit. The last one, if the J-mods did not do anything, literally would have ruined Old School RuneScape. It would have been an evolution of Combat 2. And some of these posts are very controversial, but some of them are just super humble, like this one, Fishing at Barb Village, and it's just an amazing artwork that actually got upvoted 21,000 times. And it's a super nice art piece, but it's just kind of funny with all of the guys standing on that one spot. It kind of looks like they're up to something a little bit sus. And next up, it's no surprise that this one got upvoted so many times. Rune crafting may have given me cancer, but at least I can play during chemo thanks to mobile. And this was 5 years ago, so I surely hope McMuffin27 pulled through the chemo, but he could actually play RuneScape while going through chemo. And as you can see, the comments were very supportive, but look at his reply. Thanks, pal. It's just lymphoma. And I don't think I've ever heard the word just and lymphoma mentioned in the same sentence, and the comments after it are absolutely perfect. A mere flesh wound, but it's just a scratch. I've had worse. And of course, someone had to add the poison hit splats. And can you believe next up, it's just a very simple picture of the Grand Exchange titled Petition to Move the GE. And I love this comment that was upvoted the most, petition to put the GE in the wildy for a month. Can you imagine a Grand Exchange out there with all the PKs literally foaming at the mouth? Too bad the wilderness is dead forever.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
And speaking of the GE, this one was just above it, just a regular day on RuneScape, but please don't zoom in. And of course, you just know we had to zoom in. Can you believe this Grand Exchange is made with like 10,000, maybe even 100,000 items, and all of them matching the correct color to make up that beautiful little landscape of the Grand Exchange. I don't know how long this took the submitter, but personally, I find it absolutely amazing just zooming through, looking at all of the items. Tried the skill challenge with my ex, she couldn't even name one. There's this thing going on, can you name all the skills? Seriously, noob, what the F is wrong with you? I left you 4 years ago and you still message BS like this daily. I've ignored it until now, but you need to hear the truth. You can't sit on your effing ass all day collecting unemployment and effing playing your stupid video game, and you wonder why I broke up with you, noob. Is someone actually responsible enough to encourage a normal conversation without saying stuff like Smork and Spogchamp? Or what are the F? I'm blocking you after this. Hopefully you don't continue to be a pathetic loser for the rest of your life. Bye, and good luck getting maxed. And look at his cheeky level 73. Can you believe this post by UIM Third Age? Help! I've lost my Third Age Druidic Cloak to the POH update. And as you can see, Mod Sween reached out, the absolute legend. But imagine being an Ultimate Iron Man. His Reddit name literally has Third Age in it, and with an update lost his Third Age item. But it looks like the J-mods were absolute legends and sorted it out. And I feel like we're just going through all of the history of Old School. How could we go past this absolutely epic moment with Wooks? Can you believe that was actually over 7 years ago? The Inferno came out. Every single streamer was grinding it relentlessly. Many thought it was way too hard and perhaps impossible. But of course, Wooks cemented his name in history to be the first ever to receive that cape.
It's done.
And speaking of history, it goes out to another content creator coming in next on the list. This took him 15,600 hours, but he was the first person in all of RuneScape to ever max all 3 solo Iron Man modes, with the Ultimate Iron Man, regular Iron Man, and the Hardcore all getting maxed by the legendary DVS. I did a drawing. Lumbridge goblins, when they see you, get turned away at the toll gate. And surprise, surprise on this next one, it was around the time where the community was going absolutely mad for Neve, and of course this one had to make the list, and it was titled How to Go at Animating One of Zuar's More SFW Pieces. And can you believe 4 years ago, 9 months of progress down the drain overnight? Fix your security, Jagex, seriously. And can you believe for the entire existence of RuneScape we've been talking about account security, but still nothing is done? Please, Jagex, help us with our account. Number 13 on the list, brah, what did my plug just give me? And there you see he's smoking that dank ass Rannar out of the vape, but remember to frick vape, and please don't do it while you're scaping. As a community, we also need a change for the better was posted 4 years ago, but I don't think the RuneScape toxic community is ever gonna change. Here you can see C-Engineer tweeted unpopular opinion, censor racist slurs on RuneScape, but can you believe a lot of them still get through? And by far one of the greatest cosplays we've ever seen, titled Has Cosplay Gone Too Far? Here you can see that beautiful prayer potion too. Why do I always get these tasks? And we have Big Donnie saying your new task is to find 11,780 votes. And I guess that was around the time of the old election, but someone who certainly does not like his job as much as that is this man who says, I hate my job so much. And there's absolutely no reason I'm reading all of that, but it's basically just someone describing how it would be if you were a Jagex banker working in the bank, constantly having people up to you. And pause the video and have a little read if you want. And as we're getting closer and closer to the top, the posts are getting better and better. This one, lol, in 2014, I tipped off Jagex to a massive world DDoSer to claim a $10,000 bounty. The information I submitted was blatantly used in the court case against him by the FBI, which I just find crazy. But unfortunately for the poster, years later, no payout, had to threaten Jagex legally to claim the $10,000, but was never paid. But honestly, I can't remember or can't even believe that Jagex would put out a claim to say we would give you $10,000 if you help us identify the DDoSer. Let me know if you know more information about this. Someone made this beautiful edit, Kim Jong-un Lewis Trump to the Wildy. And if you enjoyed that one, of course, Little Smokey's making this list. This one was titled This is RuneScape, and it's one of his best edits, but it's not the only one on the list. And coming in at number 4, upvoted 41,000 times, is We Have Been Heard. And this was when the HD version of RuneScape was coming out, but Jagex said it was not going to be allowed and completely ruined this guy's life after he spent countless hours developing it, thinking it would all be okay, only for Jagex to turn around and say, nope, that's not coming into the game. You are not allowed to use it or you'll get banned on site. And this man, 1117, could not believe it. And it was actually the 4th most, the 3rd most, and the most popular post with over 79.9 thousand upvotes was RuneLite HD has been shut down. And this saga started an absolute nightmare for Jagex. They didn't know what to do. They were pretty much about to cancel the entire RuneScape because everyone was literally threatening and actually quitting the game just because they couldn't have HD put into the game. So of course Jagex had to step aside and let it come into the game, and that's the HD we know and play, made by 117 now.
Look at this client. Look how the Karasi looks. Oh my god, look how Torva looks. Look how D-Claws looks. Look how, oh my god, it's a Rocktail. Man, I miss 2014. Look at how the whip looks as well.
And of course, the second most viewed post comes from none other than Little Smokey, which was Swampletics exposed with this absolute banger. And we won't play all of it, but Swampletics getting massively exposed. It was just such a good edit that it went insanely viral. Pretty much everyone in the entire community saw it. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see another one of all the other Reddit posts, please make sure to drop a like, and I'll see you legends soon.